Stella here, heading back home after a quick ride to Jersey, South Jersey. So the weather is a little weird. Last week, I think we were in the 70s and 80s, and now we're in the 50s and 60s. Not bad weather, but a little breezy at night. So, got about a 45-minute ride back to Pennsylvania, where I live. We missed all the traffic, so it should be a nice smooth ride back. So I had tried to vlog earlier on my ride here, and apparently it didn't come through on my microphone. Still messing around with that for the 4th time. I tested, it works, and then when I start a vlog and the helmet on my ride, it's not coming through. So I don't know what's going on. I mean, I don't have it hooked up the best. I mean, I got some wires hanging here and there, but it's hooked up properly. And when I tested, it worked. So I don't know what went wrong when I was coming to Jersey, and I had tested early in the day and made sure it was working, and it was. And then when I got to my sister's house in Jersey and tried to look at it, I had no audio. So I tested it again while I was there, while I was in the helmet, and it worked. So we'll see if it's working now. So I have some great, or what I thought was great audio and background about my bike, how I came to own it, my previous bikes, all that stuff I was talking about. And none of it came through. So just a short recap. 2016 Chieftain, Indian Chieftain. Previously had started out on a 750 Honda Shadow. This is my first bike. Upgraded to a 2010 Kawasaki Nomad. Big jump, 1700. And nice bike, just never was in love with it for some reason. Maybe because I was still, you know, learning how to ride, and it was maybe a little intimidating. And then ultimately I traded it in for this 2016 Chieftain, which I love. You know, it's a great bike. Never had any problems with it other than bad battery once. Has all the features I need. It's powerful. It's comfortable. Done some upgrades on it. And really, it's not much I want to do. I want to maybe change the rim, move to a 19-inch front rim, because I just like the design of the Indian rim. And I might do something with the rear shock. Go with the Fox shock that lowers the bike an inch, because I can't flat foot because of, I don't know if it's because of the seat. I'm 5'10", so I should be at a flat foot, but I think it's something about the seat. I got a ultimate seat on here now, and I also have white wall tires that are tall. They're tall tires, taller than the stock tires that you would normally have on here. So I think that's made the bike sit up a little higher. So the Fox shot will lower it back an inch, and that would be fine. And plus, I guess it's a better performance shock. Though it's a comfortable bike, I have no complaints about the comfort. Yeah, you know, I just like bikes. You know, I've owned 3 different manufacturers, so clearly I'm not a fanboy. Although, you know, I do follow a lot of Indian stuff now because it's the bike I like most and that I own. But I like Honda, Kawasaki, BMW, Harley. I mean, I don't know if I ever would buy a Harley, but they're beautiful bikes. I don't have no complaints about them. You know, I always find it funny that people like to bash another brand. I don't get it. I mean, I buy my bike for the fun and thrill of riding. I always laugh because people don't have that much loyalty to their cars, which cost tens and thousands of dollars or more than the bike will cost. But when you go to their bike, they act like they wouldn't be caught dead. It was something different. Meanwhile, they'll drive any kind of car that costs $50,000, $60,000. So that's funny to me, that you'd be so sensitive about a manufacturer for a bike that you ride part-time versus a car. It's crazy. And some of these people will only buy American bikes, but they got a Honda Accord in their driveway or Toyota. It's just funny. I just find that all funny. But people do what they want to do, right? At the end of the day. I don't know why this thing is working.
That's your easy pass.
It's right there. Got an easy pass problem and they pop up for me. Huh?
That's probably why it didn't go through.
Do you think that's? I just got that too. Maybe is that what it is? I guess that cover don't. I guess they don't need it if they ain't gonna work, right?
Yeah, but see here we don't do the license plates.
Oh, okay. That why?
That's probably why they do it.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna get this all proper for you.
I thought that, and when I put it on, I was like, well, they wouldn't be making these things if they didn't work. But
There you go. You have a wonderful ride.
thank you. I got this fancy cover on my Easy Pass, and it wouldn't activate the toll, so the lady had to come out and do it for me. I just got this thing this week too. A friend of mine has it, and I said it's cool. It's like a black cover for your white Easy Pass, but apparently the shit don't work, so I might be taking it off if it ain't gonna work. It blocks the signal, I guess. So yeah, I was talking about sorry about that. I was talking about people and their preferences and loyalties about their motorcycles and the manufacturers. I just find it funny. You know, I test rode the Harley Davidsons when I wasn't even looking to buy at the time. I just was like, you know, I'm fairly new to the bike game, so I want to see how all these bikes ride. When I got my Nomad, I must have test rode 10 different bikes at one dealership. They were really great. They would just let you take any bike out. And one day I must have rode 5 bikes back to back. Nomad, Vaquero, Yamaha 16 or 1700, a Yamaha, I forget the name of the one that's real like sporty. You know, just trying to find a bike that I thought was gonna be my next bike for my Honda Shadow, and then I ended up getting the Nomad. But you know, later on when I had the Nomad, I looked at I rode the Harley, I think Street Ride, and I rode the classic, what is it called? I forget what it's called. Which I like. If I was to get a Harley, it would probably be, well, an older one. I don't like the newer ones. I don't know. I can't think of the name of the Harley I'm talking about, but the classic looking one. It has all the chrome. I like those. That's a cool looking bike. You know, when I get too old or to handle this big bike, I will be looking to get something lighter. So who knows? But my point is, like, buy whatever you like, and don't, you know, some people want to be part of something bigger, so they're going to get what everybody else got, so they feel like they're part of something. I guess, you know, that's fine too. I just, buy my normal approach to things is I don't want to do what everybody else does. So that's about everything, whether it's a car, bike, clothes, whatever. I just don't like to do what everyone's doing. And not that I'm trying to purposely do something different or go the opposite way of what everybody else is doing, but I don't like something just because everybody else have it. And generally, if everybody has it, I probably don't want it because everybody has it. So, other than, you know, the standard stuff that you need to have, cable TV and shit like that. But so yeah, I guess that probably was why I wasn't never too turned on about getting a Harley. But, you know, had someone offer to give me one,